So guys, I've been trying to fix my audio. My audio is really messed up, but I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Hmm? Well, it's on the title of this video, and honestly, I know some of you have a lot to say about these developments that are currently going on in Nigeria, Tinubu regime. You know, it's just barely 2 weeks after Tinubu took over from the past president, Muhammadu Buhari. Someone is asking, the person said, nobody is asking the important questions. What was Buhari doing for 8 years is making Tinubu seems like he's performing magic right now. What was Buhari doing for 8 years? Because it makes it look like Tinubu is performing magic. Is it that to sign bills is so difficult? Yes, so to sign a bill is difficult. If there's no political will, any bill can just stay there for 20, 30 years. Another person said, there are things happening so fast. Tell Baba it's just 2 weeks. Then I'm going to come down to Daniel Rega, what he said. But first, I think I should read the comment. He said, Tinubu will suspend a lot of people and appoint his cycle of friends. Every president does this to renew party faithfuls who help them. But the problem is that Nigeria are easily impressed. So everything Tinubu does is considered a big deal because Buhari has set the bar so low. Then he also said, this is a trending topic here. Tinubu suspending the EFCC chairman means nothing. Bauer was incompetent, but let us not pretend like Tinubu is suspending anyone to fight corruption or fix Nigeria. There is ulterior motive. If Tinubu and this administration are serious, they should sack the INEC chairman Yakubu. He said Tinubu should sack the INEC chairman Yakubu. Firstly, that is highly impossible because we know exactly how Yakubu worked tirelessly for Tinubu. Then apart from that, when it comes to power, because the EFCC chairman was just sacked, although there are mixed reactions to it, some of all those mixed reaction is coming from one person, Monfa. Monfa, who has been inside the deep soup of EFCC for years, just simply put laughing emoji. And before he was suspended, Tinubu invited him to the villa and he met with Tinubu, so we do not know what actually happened. Then few hours later, the guy was suspended. According to ANT, they said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will suspend Bauer indefinitely from office as chairman, Economy and Financial Crime Commission. Mr. Abdul Rashid Bauer as a chairman and financial crime to allow for proper investigation into his conduct while in office. The following weighty allegation of abuse of office leveled against him. Mr. Power has been directed to immediately hand over the affairs of the office to the director operational in the commission, who will oversee the affair of the office of the chairman of the commission pending the conclusion of investigation. The guy was suspended. Well, like I've said before, snake chop snake. Snake chop snake. Is it not a good thing for you that snake are chopping snakes? Although, like I've said, we have a lot of mixed reaction to this. People will like it and people will not like it. In fact, check out what this man wrote. Mahdi Shehu said, suspension of EFCC chairman, darkness chased away light. 80% of the 9th Assembly and 32 of the 10th members are under investigation. 85% of PMB's appointees are on EFCC radar. So, also 70% of the former governor, most of those waiting for appointment have cases to answer. How can power survive? Let us be completely honest. The president has power over the whole of EFCC. And what you just need to do is just to tell Bauer, don't go after the person, don't go after the person. But I don't want to really dive into that. If we are completely honest, the reason why we Nigerians cannot fight for those government appointees is because they are not good themselves. If to say these people good, I bet you and I for fight for them. They are not good themselves. How do we fight for an unclean person? Because another unclean person is bewitching, is witch hunting that unclean person. How do you fight for such person? Do such person deserve, do such person deserve any form of justice? The reason why I cannot say the sack of EFCC is just or unjust is because we do not know who is good. The person has not done well. The whole of his time being in that office is going after Yahoo boys. EFCC side is totally about Yahoo guys. Totally about Yahoo guys. Securing sentences for Yahoo, this one for Yahoo. He has turned EFCC to Yahoo chasers. Let's be completely honest. If we should say the truth, what else? So how can we fight for such person? How can you stand up and say, no, President Tinubu, you have done wrong in this part. You're not supposed to sack this man. This man is doing well. It's not as if he ain't clean now. He isn't clean. And there are so many other things leveled against him. About him having some certain millions, bribe, and all those things. None of them clean. So how do you want to fight for anyone? Well, the EFCC chairman is gone. And I just told you there are mixed reaction to it. If it's right to sack him or not. I am not in that position to say if it's right to sack EFCC chairman or not. Because it's not as if their hands are clean. So if snake chops snake, that doesn't mean the snake that the other big snake ate, that snake is not poisonous. They are both poisonous snakes. So if one snake chopped the other snake, thank God, it's one snake. At least it's left one snake. There's one snake left. And we can easily. But the problem people are saying is that, okay, that Tinubu will bring his loyal people inside. Who you want me Tinubu bring before? People may not know. That is normal thing in government now. You bring in people you trust, people you can control. Chikina. All those government appointees, government officials in the last administration, they should have known this. You see, you don't need to pity anybody. They should have known it from the start that they are likely to be gone if there's new administration. That is just it. That is just how it is. Then we're going to talk about the ASU. ASU are kind of like coming out. They are criticizing. They are criticizing the current student loan. They said that this new student loan will drive a lot of students out of school. They say student loan act will send many students out of school. ASU complains. They say the ASU has stated that the student loan bill signed into law by Tinubu could send many students out of school. Also, Professor Emmanuel Osodike stated this while speaking with newsmen on Wednesday. On Monday, Tinubu said, okay, According to him, he said a country where more than 133 million are living below the poverty line and you want to introduce tuition fee, it will be counterproductive. Every Nigeria should know what is giving what is going to happen next, and there may likely be another bill waiting for signature that will introduce tuition fee. If the bill indicates that the loan is to pay tuition fees and there are no tuition fees in Nigeria university, then what is our next approach? Usodike said the bill is not new, revealing how the union rejected it when President Muhammadu Buhari administration brought it up. They say tuition fee. I don't understand. Are they confusing us? Is it not school fees? Don't we pay school fees university? Don't you guys pay school fees university? See, please, someone should enlighten me. What is tuition fee from these normal fees that we pay in university and in polytechnics? What is the difference from tuition? What is it different? What's the difference, guys? Because he said that a lot of people will leave school because of this student loan. I want to make it, and I don't understand that kind of sense. So make me understand. Make me understand. And for the past few weeks, Tinubu took over. I want to name some of his achievements so far. Fuel subsidy is gone. Foreign exchange rate unified because they just after Emefiele was suspended and also arrested by the DSS. So the new CBN threw open the dollar. They say any bank can trade with dollar, fix its own rate. It was open. So apparently they are saying going to crash the black market and all the rest. That's what they are predicting. Then apart from that, guys, with the dollar being removed, with the dollar free trading, the only thing I see, I don't really know how it's going to affect the economy or affect the dollar in black market rate. But one thing I know is that you see your ATM before doesn't really do any international transaction. But your ATM will start doing international transaction very, very soon. If you go USA, anywhere you go to at all in the world, you can use your ATM card to process anything. So that's really, really good, guys. That's really, really good. So let's see though. Let's see what will still happen. So far, CBN governor was suspended, EFCC chairman suspended, Student Loan Act was signed, Electricity Act was signed, Data Protection Act was signed, Constitution Amendment was signed, Chief of Staff appointed, SGF appointed, and the Senate President and the House of Rep also have been appointed, and you see, everything is going smoothly so far with the Tinubu administration. Although this law they have put in place, they are saying that it's for his own good. He's doing it for his own friends. We do not know yet. But we advise every Nigerian to make use of the opportunity as it comes. And if you see anything wrong as in Nigeria, there's nothing wrong. Keep talking. Criticize. That is a fundamental human right. A fundamental right of Nigeria. Criticize the government. Check loopholes so that they can learn from that. I thank you guys for watching the boy. Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye.